Hi, I'm LK Wong and I'm going to show you a little bit of the Blues Cube Hot today. The Roland Blues Cube started getting into the market in the 90s. That was the first generation of the Blues Cube and it was received very well. The past few years ago, they decided to revamp the Blues Cube again. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the Blues Cube Hot. The Blues Cube Hot is the smallest version in the Blues Cube series of amplifiers. This is a 30-watt amplifier and it comes together with a custom designed 12-inch speaker, single 12-inch. The cabinet is actually made out of poplar wood. It's a very simple to operate kind of amplifier, no frills, just pure tone. The Roland Blues Cube is one of my favorite guitar amplifiers to play with. I've personally took it out for gigs and used it at kind of like small cafes or bars where a real a full tube amplifier wouldn't be suitable because you're not able to control the volume. So the great thing about the Blues Cube is that it gives you all that warmth and tonal possibilities as just like a vintage tube amp, but with the ability to adjust the volume to taste because you have a master volume on this. The Blues Cube design employs the tube logic technology from Roland. Really replicates the individual sections of a guitar amplifier. From the preamp input section to how it interacts with the power amplifier and right down to the speaker. Everything is kind of modeled really intricately. This gives you a very touch responsive and dynamic amplifier, just like you would be feeling when you're playing on your favorite old vintage tube amplifiers. So basically, the tube logic technology that's employed here gives you, even replicates the tube power sag, the squishy, spongy kind of feeling that guitar players love. For instance, so if you turn up the channel volume, it gives you more drive. Backing off the volume cleans it up. So very touch responsive, and I think you got to try one out in its physical form to be able to understand fully of that experience. So the Blues Cube Hot is a single, I would say it's a single channel amplifier. You've got the channel volume on one knob, a 3-band EQ, bass, middle, treble. There's a built-in reverb here, which sounds really nice and lush, and also a master volume to control the overall volume of the amp. What you have over the side with this chicken head knob here is called the power control, which you can drop the power to 0.5 watts or full up, full 30 watts. There's also a boost function, a boost button here to give you extra drive if the amount of drive on the amp is not enough for you, it gives you another boost. And also there's a tone button here which you can switch on or off. The tone is basically sort of kind of like a presence control. On the back panel, you have a line-out jack which you can connect to PA system. There's also a USB output on the back of the amp. A vintage-looking amp like this, but you look at the back, it's all modern. You got USB output, so you can connect it to your favorite DAW and record directly also. The Blues Cube Hot has a built-in reverb. The kind of reverb sound that is not really getting in the way with your guitar signal. It's nicely placed at the back. I think it's based on more of a plate kind of reverb sound. So even you crank it up, you still it doesn't over how to say, wash over your guitar signal. For instance, this very spacey sound. If I crank it up all the way,